Okay. Vic, whose last name I cannot pronounce, but I know that he does work for Funimation. He did work for Rooster Teeth. He was the voice of Broly, depends on how you want to pronounce it, in the Dragon Ball films and Dragon Ball Super Broly film that just recently came out. There's been a lot of things thrown around concerning his code of conduct with his fans. And I've already pieced it together. There are people on both sides, but I pieced it together. He really got in the news after a year or two ago. He refused to sign a homosexual fanfic. And then he was in the news for that for months. People were making YouTube videos, wringing the whole thing dry until you were just sick of hearing about it. And there's a lot of people that support the LGBT, a lot of people that support gay fanfics and things of that sort, that out of nowhere were like, oh, he refused to sign a gay fanfic? Well, I'm going to make up accusations and see how he likes it. And they did that. People started coming out saying, yeah, he did it to me too. He refused to sign mine. He's just as bad as the Christian people that refused to sign the gay wedding cakes. How dare him, blah, blah. Discrimination, making up false claims to kind of get back at him for that. One, he's allowed to refuse to sign a gay fanfic. We do have this thing called religious tolerance. You are allowed to, I don't know if he's religious, but let's just say he is. You are allowed to refuse things based on religion. But also, we have discrimination. So it's like, when the two go against each other, it's up to the court to decide. So you know what I'm saying? You have to leave it up to the court. Can you respect someone's religious beliefs, religious tolerance for someone's views, or discrimination? It's whatever. But yeah, it's like they said, ever since then, he's been getting accusations. This all stems from that. And anyway, moving on to the actual topic, that's just a little backstory. They've been accusing him of sexually harassing them, of attacking the fans that don't like their work on social media, of sexual misconduct, such as hugging fans. Duh, that's what you should want them to hug you. Anyway, moving on, sorry. Little outburst there. Pensacon. February 22nd to the 24th, 2019. Pensacon threatens to arrest Vic Mignogna, cannot pronounce his last name, supporters, by Spencer Bakuli. Published February 15, 2019. I have to state that otherwise. This is not plagiarism. This is copyright infringement if I do not state the source. And it's on the boundingtocomics.com. It has been 1 month since allegations of inappropriate sexual conduct and abusive behavior were leveled at Dragon Ball Super Broly. I just said Broly. Voice actor Vic, can't say your last name. Since then, he has been let go from Funimation and Rooster Teeth, and has made numerous apologies to his fan base while denying the allegations. Fans have found themselves divided along the lines drawn by whether one believes in Vic's innocence or in the stories of his victims. Believe liars, as they say. One comic book convention has decided to take action on the situation. Pensacon has threatened to arrest attendees who would defend Vic. Pensacon is an annual convention held in Pensacola, Florida, with this year's upcoming event taking place on February 22nd to the 24th. One Twitter user inquired as to whether any of Vic's supporters would be attending the convention and asked them to direct message him. This tweet prompted a threat from the official Pensacon Twitter account. If you are a supporter of I Stand With Vic and are going to Pensacon this month, DM me. Pensacon, yes, please do. We would love to have some folks arrested. Okay. You cannot, to my knowledge, have someone arrested for supporting someone else that has no proof against them. You cannot. How is this a free... If you can, someone's going to say, well, in the law it says here. If you can, how the fuck is this a free country? How the fuck is this a free country if you can have someone arrested just because they support someone that has no proof? If that's the case, why don't we have all of Christine Blasey Ford's supporters arrested? Since they believed her with absolutely no proof. No one's complaining then. Why? Because she's a female. Why? Because believe liars hashtag. Anyway, moving on. Sadly, this was not the extent of Pensacon's threats. In an unrelated thread, users were discussing which professional voice actors had taken a stance against Vic. In the thread, one user mentions that Monica Rial will be guest at the upcoming Pensacon 2019. One Vic supporter in the thread stated that if she saw Rial, said reporter would boo her. I stand with Vic. Vic, free Vic, Anime Gate. Believe me, I know. I hate that this happened to him. This man is one of the sweetest men in anime community and doesn't deserve this one bit. He doesn't. I hope this works out in the interim. This is why I wish I was a Phantom Thief from Persona 5. Morgana's voice actor, Cassandra Lee Morris, is against Vic too. No, not Morgana too. And so, Kamoshi, whatever, VA, so sad. Dude, what the fuck? It's like Vic's against everyone. Or you mean everyone is against Vic. Learn how to... Anyway, Monica is going to MomoCon in May in Atlanta, Georgia, and I will see her and boo at her. Yeah, I bet you won't. You're so much you will not do that. Oh, she's coming to GA, really. She's also going to Pensacon later this month. Before Pensacon arrived in the thread, users were indicating that they would merely boo Rial with no direct talk of harassment or harassment campaign. Can I load that? Please do not. Don't stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. What does it do? Okay, here we go. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Rial, who currently provides the English voice for Bulma. Wait. Oh my god, hang on. It's playing the... One sec. It's playing the audio. I knew it was going to do that. Okay. Now I'm back. Stupid ass fucking... I hate websites like that. Where's the video at? I don't see it. I don't see the video playing. Okay. Rial, who currently provides the English voice of Bulma throughout the Dragon Ball series. I thought it was someone else. I thought someone else played Bulma's voice. Because Dragon Ball Kai, or maybe that... it doesn't matter. Has been a supporter of Vic's alleged victims. Yeah, of course she would. Of course she would. Because you see a pussy and boobs and a big round monkey ass crying wolf, and you have to automatically jump on her side. I don't automatically jump on the sides of men just because they're men. I don't automatically jump on the sides of women just because they're women. But women, most women, not all women, before you attack me in the comments, most women automatically jump on the sides of women's side. Why? Because the TV has told them. Society has programmed women into supporting women no matter what. Even if they're wrong, even if they live a terrible lifestyle. Just like society doesn't really care about men anymore. They're like, no, men, you should be attacking these men too, otherwise you're just as guilty of what they're accused of doing without any proof. So it's like, you see how society is warping minds, it's brainwashing the genders in two different ways. If you're a man, you cannot support a man. If you're a woman, you have to hate men and support all women. That's why we need to go back to the 1980s and 1990s when guys supported each other, but with proof. Don't be like these women that support women without proof. If a man's accused of raping a girl, look for proof. Look for proof, and then if you find any, okay, he's evil. If you don't find any, okay, he's innocent until someone provides proof that he's guilty. Moving on. She's also going to Pensacon, and anyone who harasses her at Pensacon will be arrested. You have been warned. Now, of course, you can call the police on harassment. You can do that. You can. Pensacon then clarified that anyone who brought up the issue in any form would not only be removed from the convention, but would be escalated to local law enforcement authorities. Okay. I don't think you can do that. But then again, if they tell you, if you disobey the rules, you can be kicked out. Anyone who brings up the issue will be asked to leave. Yeah, there we go. So see, nice job, whatever the author's name of this is. You freaking you misquoted them. Go figure. Fake news. Fake news. This is not entirely accurate. Fake news. This part right here is not entirely accurate. Here it is. It says anyone who brings up the issue will be asked to leave. Just like I freaking said, they can ask you to leave, and if you don't, then they can do it. If they do not, law enforcement, who will be on hand, will take over. That is not what the convention is about. We'll have fun calling the police on anyone who asks her a question. We will have fun in jail. What a fucking... This is not how you handle situations. It's not how you handle situations. We will have fun in jail. Oh, I'm not even going. I don't even live in the U.S. Then our conversation is over. I'm glad that Dylan man, woman, I don't know what he is, he, she is. Dylan is a unisexual name. I've met girls that are named Dylan, so I don't know what you are. But that was funny trolling them. Good job. Really good job. After the poster initially threatened by Pensacon, CY98 informed Pensacon that he would not be going. Pensacon accused CY98 of attempting to incite harassment. When asked by CY98, I said one, how Pensacon found the Twitter discussions as of writing, CY98 only has 223. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Really? Why does this matter? Why does follower count on Instagram and Twitter matter? They say, oh, you only have one follower, your opinion doesn't matter. Why does it matter? That doesn't mean someone's life is less valuable just because they have less followers than bigger celebrities. Anyway, it is far from the well-known account. Pensacon replied by ominously declaring that they have eyes everywhere. I never said I was going. No, but the people you are encouraging to do so and harass a guest will be arrested. Mark our words. This is a warning. Heed it. Just heed it, heed it, heed it, heed it. Terrible last song, by the way. I'm not encouraging any form of harassment. That would imply physically harming someone. Not exactly. Harassment is spoken. Like, you can verbally harass someone and physically, sexually harass someone. Any form of harassment. That would imply... So, see, it's not... Okay. The only thing I'm encouraging is for people to speak up and tell the truth. Let me ask you, did you see any evidence, or are you blindly trusting the guest because it's a woman? Yeah! Good question. Here's the BS excuse. Get ready. Again, if anyone brings this up, they will be escorted off the property by law enforcement. End of story. You and anyone you encourage have been warned. See? They avoided the question. Right there. They avoided the question. Very well. But I have just one question. How did you find my initial post? I didn't at you in any of them. We have eyes everywhere. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they really do. But yeah, see, notice how I said, is it because it's a woman? Again, you're guilty right there. That's psychologically, if you've taken a psychology class, dodging the subject only verifies what you said or what you asked. Following these threats and the negative media attention that ensued, Pensacon deleted their Twitter account. What? I think they just disabled it, honestly. At the time, because they knew that based on this, because it's a woman, she pinned them into a corner. Time of writing, the account is still, see, look, there he goes, deleted their Twitter account. At the time of writing, the account is deactivated. See, there's a difference. This guy is twisting the truth. You mention one thing here and then mention something completely different down below. Ironically, before deactivation, Pensacon itself declared itself an all-inclusive convention in their Twitter bio. Yeah, how are you all-inclusive when you're saying anyone that supports a voice actor that's a male is not allowed, not allowed, but like, not allowed to bring it up? Yet, if they're a woman, oh, come on in, you can bring it up if you're gonna mention the girl, but you can't come in, you can't mention it if you're supporting a guy. What do you make of Pensacon's stance to arrest people who plan on defending Vic? You guys already know how I feel. That's the whole article. All I gotta say is, thank you, Spencer Bacoli, and bounding into comics. Whoa. Sorry, my screen is really small. It's a 20-inch. Boundingintocomics.com for providing the article. I appreciate it. I'm giving credit where credit is due. I will post a link to this in the comments. Yeah, you know my thoughts. I think it's bullshit. I really think it's two-sided, one-sided, two-sided, one-sided. Two-sided, as in, if you support the chick, you're allowed in. If you don't support the chick, then you bring it up, and they tell you to, stop, and then you continue to bring it up, then you're out. But you can bring it up to the girl as much as you want. Two-sided, two-faced. One belief system.